Oh, wait.
Hold on.
Getting comfy?
Yes.
Sleep for a while this
Yeah.
week.
Can't really see everybody. I'll get it this way. Okay, there's 3.
Squirt count?
Is it gonna be like
Okay.
Speak like
Speak
Sarah.
loudly.
Pretend you're Sarah.
Speak to the back of the room.
Yeah, so I can hear.
I'll project my voice!
There you go. And look around. Don't just look down at the page.
Look
Oh,
up
is it recording?
and make eye
And speak
contact.
conversationally.
You're gonna teach me speech?
It's an important life skill.
Thank you for that,
Okay.
Dad. I can now be President of the United States.
You're not black.
Is it recording?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
it has to be 2
this.
minutes long.
That was my father. How long do I have to talk? Like, can I talk like this?
That doesn't count as your 2 minutes.
I know, but can I talk this loud?
Yes.
Okay, this is my leader's speech, and it's about Rosa Parks. Who knew that simply refusing to give up your seat on a bus could start such a large revolution? I doubt Rosa Parks had that in mind. She was simply standing up for what she believed in. But isn't that what a true leader is? Someone who isn't afraid to say no when they know they're right. Someone who will stand up for what is right even if it means failing. Someone who isn't afraid to fail, or in Rosa Parks' case, get arrested. Rosa Parks proved she was a leader in many ways that fateful day. Rosa Parks was willing to act. She didn't like what was going on, so she didn't allow it to happen. She didn't want to give up her seat on a bus, so she said no. She knew it wasn't right for a black person to have to give up her seat on a bus to a white person. She wanted justice, and she wasn't afraid to fight for it. She refused to give up her seat, so she stood up for what was right. She didn't make a huge speech in front of hundreds of people. She didn't lead rallies or start petitions. Until that day, no one had ever heard of Rosa Parks. She was just a simple woman who wanted to sit down on the bus. Frankly, you don't have to be a big, important person to be a leader. You just have to stand up for what is right, even when it is hardest to do so. Rosa Parks wasn't afraid to fail. She knew she was going to get arrested for refusing to give up her bus seat, but that didn't stop her. She did what so many other black people were afraid to do. She stood up to the horrible oppression that faced them every day. Even though she did get arrested, it was the beginning of a revolution that ultimately won black people their rights. After that day, everyone knew her name. This was the beginning of the bus boycotts. Her leadership continued, even though she had been locked away in jail. Rosa Parks was also able to handle conflict. She didn't start a huge fight on the bus. She wasn't rude or obnoxious. She just refused to give up her seat to a white man. She did what she needed to do without being out of line and without going overboard. If it started kicking and screaming, no one would have taken her seriously. She needed to be calm and motivated for people to listen to her. She knew what she needed to do to be effective and to get her point across. Needless to say, she did just that. Though Rosa Parks didn't single-handedly win rights for black people, she led the revolution. She was the one who really gave it the push that it needed to get going. She exhibited nearly all the planks of leadership in only one action. She stood up for what she believed in, even though she knew it would mean failing.